when I used to eat, I eat like this. I protect my food, like animal, right? So, you know, I ain't share food with nobody because I was a young bodybuilder. Number one, food's expensive. I didn't have a lot of money, and I was hungry, and I was on a mission to grow. So we get together. She reach over like she just did, and she'd take food off my plate. I would get so flipping mad, like, don't eat my food. She's like, don't get mad at me. And she'd take another piece. And I'm like, don't touch my freaking food. And so I like, wait, she'd get something else. And so it used to piss me off so bad. I'm like, don't touch my food. She's like, she'd get another piece. So fast forward.
Well, I didn't understand that because we shared and he did not.
I don't share my toys.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, I used to get so mad.
So how is it today then? I mean,
Oh, you share? She
Shares. And then the funny thing is now Faith tries to like not want to share her food, and he has to be like, okay, we have to share with everybody. So now he's teaching the lesson that he had to learn.
But that's why we feel like real men when we are traveling by ourselves and not have our wives with us. It's such a cool experience to fly over the desert like this. The whole thing about our Iron World is to explore and make memories and have stuff to talk about and enjoy together.
The battles we had and my opinion on certain competitors I had, and he was one of the tough ones, and legendary training features. He's still doing it. Perfect model for you guys that ask about the long-term goals in bodybuilding. This goes outside of the competitive stage, and what you do in structure in bodybuilding, it leads to greater things, and he's obviously given people an inspiration to not only be successful on the bodybuilding stage, but in business, life, relationships, being a family man and having other things, having things that you pivot to in life to give you more success. So.
No, I mean the trip yesterday went really good, despite all the weird weather we had on the way and the wind. It still went really good, and the workout was just perfect.
In today's news, airlines requested all mask mandates be dropped for airlines and airports. Also, all COVID testing to be dropped also. It's the best fucking news I've heard in quite some time. You think so? It's my co-anchor, Trish Warren.
I concur. So now let's get on to the weather.
Today will be a mix of snow, rain, and dust storm. You will experience all types of weather within a 200-mile journey. If you drive a large van, it will blow you all over the fucking road. So you mean in this whole restaurant, you don't have a chicken?
He said he doesn't have chicken.
How about if I tip him? I bet he'll find one.
Right?
We are at the Petrified National Forest Park. We're gonna check out some old tree stumps that turned into stones. It's kind of cool. So, see what it's all about.
We have to go get our treasure map.
Treasure map?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a treasure map?
We're hunting treasures.
Yeah, we got some 2,000-year-old Instagram down here on the stones. You can see how they painted animals and people and the life they lived 2,000 years ago. Kind of cool.
First time I came here was probably when I was like 7 or 8 years old, so like 40 years ago. So I remember this place, and what I remember most about it was after my mother told me not to pick stuff up, I went around picking up all kinds of little pieces of petrified wood, and of course somebody saw me, and I think the park ranger was out here, and I had my pockets full of these petrified rocks, petrified wood rocks, and we're walking out, we get back up there, and he goes, "Hey son," he goes, "what you got in your pockets?" I'm like, nothing. And of course I had a pocket full of petrified wood, so my mother was so mad and ashamed, so I got in so much trouble. But that's my memory from the Petrified Forest.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it safe and sound. We got it was a good stretch driving. There was no problem.
So that was probably the easiest road trip I've ever done. So it wasn't bad at all. 2 easy days, 9.5 hours driving yesterday, about 8.5 actual drive time. A little bit longer day because we went to the Petrified Forest thing, but that don't really count. So super easy drive. Of course, the scenery is pretty cool. The way we went to Flagstaff, so get some sushi now, get checked in, and get a good night's sleep, and we're gonna have a really badass weekend.
That plum wine's actually pretty good. They have a Pinot Noir. I think it should be.
Whenever you're in doubt, you just order whatever branch is ordering, and then you know you're going to be, fueled up and jacked.
Especially if you don't eat too much of it.
You came out of my face before I stabbed you.
It's Flex Friday. You gotta flex on Friday.
Structure in bodybuilding leads to greater things, and he's obviously given people an inspiration to not only be successful on the bodybuilding stage, but in business, life, relationships, being a family man, and having other things, having things that you pivot to in life to give you more success. So, it's just awesome to hear. I didn't know some of the stuff that was going on, so it's just great to be able to catch up, and even if it's on camera.
I know he carries. Guy carries this.
He got Louis Vuitton.
He does.
I know he chicks with that shit.
No, Guy does.
Damn, God.
No, I think it was perfect. It was great to hear about this, the history of both Jay and the branch and the battles and their philosophies. And you can tell the philosophy and core values is, they got a lot of similarities.
How are you?
Good.
Hello, how are you again? Good. See you. See you. Hello, long time no see. How are you?
Good.
And with your husband?
I think we're gonna do arms today.
Hey, so everybody knows people. They're always bitching about why they did this or who did this, or worrying about why somebody has something they don't have, or why so-and-so beat them in such and such competition. Let me tell you something. Focus on your own shit. All right, because number one, you can't control what other people do, say, how they train, what they have, any of the other stuff. What you can control is what you do, what you say, how you train, and what you have. So spend more time, focus on the things you can control, the things you can make a difference in, and don't spend any time worrying about what other people think about you, what other people say about you, any other bullshit, because it eats you up. Especially in today's world with social media, everything, if you're worried about what every single person thinks or says about you, then you're going to be a miserable person. And you're going to be so caught up in all that you're not going to take care of your stuff. Consequently, your quality of life is going to decrease, and ain't nothing positive comes from it. So. Competing, when I first started, social media wasn't a thing. Towards the end of my career, social media was huge, and it was becoming the monster it is today. And I learned real quick to stay out there, and focus on myself, my training. And there was times I go into shows, I didn't even know who I was competing against, because I was focused on me, because I couldn't control who was in the show. I couldn't control how they trained, what they looked like, other stuff, so I didn't concern myself with it. What I did concern myself with was my training, my preparation, my diet, my cardio, my tanning, my posing, all these things I could control. And I knew if I could be my best, then I stood a good chance of winning. So no matter what you're doing, whether it's work, competition, whatever it is you're doing in life, focus on your shit, don't worry about everybody else. here at the Dragon Lair in Las Vegas, Nevada. Flex Lewis is the Dragon Lair, that is. So had a great workout, man. So Flex, man, you did good, brother. You got an incredible place, man. I love the Arsenal Strength equipment. Had a great session. So congratulations on the 1 year anniversary.
How'd you like it, Trish? Good
It was
stuff?
awesome. Yeah, this environment is a great gym. I love how he did this. You know, he's very proud of him. He's very successful with it, and we had a great workout.
See that? That deserves a wine break. Is it wine time?
Yay. It's wine time.
Hey, oh, you'll have a party room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skål.
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 Success and happiness.
Yeah.
Right.
The adventures of the Iron World Tour. Chronicles of the elevator adventures. Earlier today, Nick got stuck in the elevator. The elevator didn't work because MJ shorted out the step mill and it caused a massive power outage in the whole hotel. Now our car doesn't work, so we had to get out on a different floor, walk up like a million flights of stairs to get up here. And then we couldn't get into the hotel because the doors were locked, so MJ had to come let us into the floor.
Hey, red Solo cup.
Oh, should I put that on?
Hey, red wine in a Dixie cup.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Skål.
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 When I turned 50,
We went to Cabo.
and then for some reason the margaritas were very weak. in
No,
Cabo.
it started when we came in the room. It was really nice, and there was a tequila bottle on the table. So me, Michael, Kik, and Martin like, So we took that one and we emptied that quite fast. Then we went down to the pool. We were gonna swim and we took some margaritas and they were like watery. There was no,
there was
you know,
no-
so weak, you
no
know,
alcohol.
and we consumed a lot of those. Then after that, we went out for dinner and then we consumed even more. And then after that, we went up to the top roof. I don't know if we consumed any more at that time, probably not. So, and the day after was not the best day.
So our last Mexico experience is after the Olympia in 09.
Yep.
So had great, got second place that year. Everything was great. Took care of everything you had to take care of. And it was like a Thursday, I think. We got home on a Wednesday after Olympia. Thursday, got up, went to the airport, went to Mexico. Our friends who would stay at this resort said it's awesome, man. It's on the beach, all inclusive, like 5, 6 different restaurants. Because all I want to do was chill, have some good food, and hang out. We get there, get checked in, we go to the pool, start drinking, and back then I didn't drink. I mean, I went like a few years at one point. I didn't have a drop. And so, I drank like 15 drinks. And it didn't do shit. I'm sitting there, I'm like, are you even buzzed? She's like, no. I go,
And I competed too at the Olympia, so
So
we
you
had.
were not the good reference
Some
point.
Yeah,
bullshit
so-
alcohol.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm going up, I'm tipping the chick right.
You haven't had enough, Brad.
I'm like,
hook this up.
Come on.
So, and it didn't do nothing. So now I'm irritated. I'm like, man, I can't get buzzed. So we go to the freaking restaurant to eat. Food sucked, like bad. And I'm like, all right, we got some others to choose from. It'll be better. We go to dinner. Food sucked even worse. And I still can't get no. I start drinking beer because the drinks were like water.
So water.
So now I'm really irritated. So I'm like, all right, I can't eat. I can't drink. So I said, let's just go to the beach. So we're looking. We can't find the beach. There's like a seawall and these big waves crashing against it. And I'm like, where the hell's the damn beach at? And I'm like, there's like a secret place where the beach is at. You got like secret, trail. And I asked somebody, and they said, nah. They said hurricane came, last year and washed the beach away. Now just seawall. And I'm like, ain't no fucking beach. I can't get drunk. Ain't no good food. And I'm like,
We're going home.
So we get the next morning, go to breakfast. Same disaster. It was like nasty. We go to the pool, and we're sitting there, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, there's some weird people at this pool. Dude, there's like a bunch of swingers. And so we just got to competing, right? And they all looking at us. I'm like, I'm thinking,
Good break.
it's weird, man. So, and she's like, what's wrong with these people? Like, she was with him, and now she's with him, and he's, and I'm like, they weirdos, baby. So she's like, this doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And of course, in here in a minute, here they come over trying to talk, so I'm growling at them. You know, we go to the room.
It was a branch impersonation.
Yeah.
So we go to the room, and we ain't even been there. We haven't even been there.
Wasn't 2 days.
Not even 2 days, like 36 hours. She goes, would you be upset if I say let's go home? I'm like, shit. I booked a flight. We packed our stuff. 2 hours later, we were on the plane. We came home. And I said, hey, don't tell nobody we're home. And we vacationed at home for like a week. So.
Branch.
He's not getting in that one.
We need to have everybody.
I'm out on that one.
I got the tomahawk.
What's wrong with this picture? That's so not right.
And the new.
It tastes like coffee or what?
Yeah, a little bit too much coffee for me.
Don't hate. Chocolate hate.
It's a beautiful day.
Got coffee.
Beautiful day to play.
You got color on.
I got color on. Sent Branch down this morning.
You take your mood and then you tell him to go and get coffee in the
I do. I
morning.
wake up and I'm like,
then he owns the mood after that.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I've come to this place every time I've been to Vegas for the past 10 years. It's one of those breakfast spots that just gets it right, you know what I'm saying?
Egg whites. Everybody else is eating something yummy and I'm sticking to my egg whites.
So huge portions, the food's good. And like after Olympia, every Olympia, I think it's the last 10 I competed in, or 8, whatever it was. I came here at some point after the show. Sometimes it was like 2 in the morning, but it's like tradition. Got to go to the Peppermint.
Time to train.
Time to train. We're full, energized, ready to go. So we are at the Powerhouse in Vegas. This is Hide and Iris Kyle's gym, so should be a great workout. Lots of history there with those guys, so looking forward to it.
take the Mavericks helicopter and ride out over Grand Canyon. It's going to be one of these moments where you feel like, you know, you feel the religious feeling, you know.
I'm actually riding in a helicopter and not shooting anything, so this will be a new experience.
It's such a cool experience to fly over the desert like this. It's definitely one of these moments where you feel like you're in awe of everything. Like it's so big, like the perspective.
Sure, we think we're so big and important, but when you're up in the air, looking down out the mountains and everything, we're very small. That being said, it's beautiful out here. The desert is incredible. So looking forward to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. They put the Branch and Trish in the front seat now so they can hang over to see the Grand Canyon. By the
Next
top.
adventure, we got to get some ATVs to come out here and drive these old roads. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Branch, Trish got a little queasy up there, or what?
Yeah, she doesn't like heights. So you know, when you get on that suspension bridge there, you're like 4,000 feet above the canyon floor. So it's kind of crazy. So she's not a fan of
No.
heights. So
Little scaredy cat.
but that's all right. She enjoyed it, and this place is amazing. So it's been a minute since I've been here, and that's the first time I've been on the suspension bridge. So when I came here, it didn't exist. So I think it's pretty relatively new, and this place is amazing. So you know, I forgot how impressive it is, you know, until you guys should come back and see it again. So hopefully next time we're gonna make it down in the bottom by the river, and I think that'll give a whole new perspective when you're actually inside of it and look up. So you know, from the helicopter looking down, it's something else. So I can only imagine what it is when you're down there looking up.
The whole thing about our Iron World is to explore and make memories, and you know, have stuff to talk about and enjoy together and share together. So you know, bringing ourselves out to do stuff that is comfortable and uncomfortable, and then at the same time maybe people who were not as fortunate as us to be able to do this, they can also see and enjoy and travel with us and be a little bit part of this, even if you're not here physically. So now take again.
Fan! Nick.
Up a little.
Crashing in the day, blooming in the bright nights. Teenage runaways, watching every sunrise.
I know.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's like your family.
Why?
Yeah, crazy. Everybody's talking in their mouth and like this. And then they go to my family.
Maybe it's better that we went
Yeah, we just fell off the bone.
Just fell off the bone.
How's everyone doing? Welcome to Peppermill.
Bad husband.
I don't have my coffee this morning.
You needed your creamer, so you sent Branch out?
Yes, I sent Branch to get my coffee creamer. I don't leave home without it. Ask Guy.
It's very true. I think, traveling as much as I have, you experience so many different cultures and you see things, and I know exactly what you're talking about. You go places and you're like, everybody's like, oh, this, and you're going, this is weird. But if you're there long enough, you start to like, okay, I get it. So it's definitely, I think that's why people should travel and experience it. If people travel, then there will be so much less problems in the world.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, because then you will actually come in a sense of understanding other religion, other cultures, and their way of doing stuff, and you respect it more and you appreciate it more. So, and you become less and less single-minded.
People in general, when you see a group of people that's different than you, then your knee-jerk reaction is like, to pull back and, they're weird, they're not like us or something. Well, in reality, they're probably a lot more like you than what you realize. It's just a few little things that make them different. There's way more in common than what's different. Because 100 pounds is 100 pounds, no matter where the fuck you're at in the world.
Henry Rollins said 200. Is he a powerlifter or something?
What you trying to say, Nick?
We're back again, Branch.
Back again, baby. Round 2. Badass. It's probably the best. Never used one of these before. It's advanced equipment for incline chest press. Playboy is probably the best one I've ever used, man. It's all the biomechanics are perfect, and good stretch at the bottom, good contraction at the top, and I got to pump off doing one play with it. So definitely, this machine's on point.
These are from Korea.
Korea?
Yeah. Did you remember these machines were backstage at Olympia?
Yes.
I think a couple of years ago, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I used the shoulder press yesterday and some other stuff. It was on point.
Yeah.
So.
all you. Come on. That was awesome. And it was.
It was good.
It was good.
We are lucky to have opportunity to see Joe Wieters and stuff.
Yes.
We are probably the last
Man.
generation.
We came up in, maybe the best time.
Yeah.
I think so. Just the stuff that we've all seen together and accomplished,
all the
and
stuff we got to do.
the
is pretty cool.
friendships that we've made. I feel like they're stronger even now, than they were when we were competing. But I always felt like we were all such a big family, and so.
I agree. You guys be here like a week?
Yeah.
Like week before?
Yeah.
Why don't you train here like a GASP week?
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be pleasure.
Yeah.
A pleasure to have you guys here.
Thank you.
We have a house not so far away from here,
cool.
and we have you guys over, and everybody, in and around our community, and come over for some barbecue.
Oh yeah,
And,
we would love that.
Yeah.
He not allowed to eat.
It's like, don't talk to me like that.
Then they have live band.
First time here, Branch?
First time here. So I've been to Vegas probably literally 40 times, but never really ventured out. Never ventured out in this park before. There's a car coming.
How does this song go, Trish?
I know this song. So, great music for sure. I'm a country girl at heart. It's awesome, yeah. It's just anytime you can get out and go to somewhere that's just so much history, and I don't know, I love it. I think it's awesome.
We're here at the Red Rock Canyon, taking a tour around the park, and it's amazing with all this scenery.
It's pretty amazing. It doesn't even look real. Pretty awesome.
Michael Johansson here. We're just doing a little quick house tour of our upcoming Olympia week and weekend. We have a little setup here going on that we're so proud to show you, and welcome all the ambassadors and athletes of GASP and Better Bodies, and friends and family. So come on in. Yeah, so we got a nice little setup here. If the weather is not so good, then we can house everybody on the inside. So this is great for entertainment and have people around for a watch party and barbecues. And if the weather is really good, then the outdoor is amazing, as you can see on the video. So, you know, make the world a better place through fitness is our why. And we can't think about a better way to do that than together with you guys. So come and enjoy the camaraderie, barbecues, hamburgers, tenderloins, we got it all. So we just love to have some fun in and around food and training and living the lifestyle here in Vegas together with you guys during the Olympia week.
The Olympia weekend house, it is awesome. We cannot wait to host you guys. Olympia weekend is going to be bussin'.